Good evening, Noswetha, and a warm welcome to the 26th British Academy Cymru Awards here at the St David's Hall in Cardiff, where, as you can see behind me, the stars of stage and screen are about to grace the red carpet. Good evening, nice to see you both. Looking forward to tonight?
Yes, we are. Do you know, I'm loving your dicky bow. Look at that. Where's that from?
Stop looking at
It's
it.
exclusive.
Oh, it's amazing is what it is. Yeah, I'm very happy to be with your dicky bow.
And how's life as a dad?
It's exhausting, but amazing at the same time as well.
He is amazing.
I've got to ask, because you're still doing the school run with steps as well. It
The
must
school
be quite,
run?
Yeah.
Gosh, my kids are not in school. They're in nursery. But yeah, juggling the both is tough. But you know what? I guess that's what all parents do, juggle work and on home life. So yeah, it's cool.
You're back in Cardiff in November and December performing.
Yes! I know, we sold out one, so they put on another date. And yeah, it's amazing.
And you're both presenting tonight, looking forward?
We are looking forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit nervous, you know. It's
No,
all
you're
very
not.
exciting, but no, really looking forward. It's a great honour to be part of it, and it's going to be a good party.
Anyone looking forward to seeing?
Well, I was just saying, I'm a big Mannix fan, aren't we? So we are looking forward to seeing
And he's
James.
due any second, apparently.
So I am looking forward to having a little chat with him, hopefully.
I believe he's a Steps fan as well.
Oh yes, I've heard that.
That was a lie.
You're going to do a few lines. Guys, enjoy the night.
Yeah,
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
How are you enjoying the night in Cardiff?
Oh, I'm loving it. It's so good. I love the accents. it's my home now, so it's been really lovely.
I was going to say, let's talk accents, because, you know, Australian,
Yes.
you've been working on Hacksaw Ridge, now you're working in Wales, picking up any phrases?
Not really. I've been trying to say Borida.
Borada?
Borida. There
Good
we
morning.
go. Good morning. Yeah.
Any others?
I mean.
Noswetha?
Oh, what's that?
Good evening.
Noswetha. Oh, I
Croeso i
like
Cardydd?
that. Whoa. What is?
Welcome to Cardiff.
Oh, okay. You need to teach me that one. That's impressive.
And speaking of Hacksaw Ridge, Mel Gibson, what's he like to work with? He directed a brilliant film.
Yes, I'm so proud of him. Look, I think he's a beautiful person. He was an incredible director. He knew exactly what he wanted. He's a visionary. And he's also just a big kid. He's jolly and is constantly telling jokes. And
I was going to say, because it's
having
quite a
fun.
somber film as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but the feeling on set, everyone was having a good old laugh. You know, I think maybe we had to do it. It was that contrast that we needed, because it's pretty heavy, the material that obviously we're working with. But I had such a beautiful, joyful time on that, and I loved working with Andrew Garfield. He's just an absolute gem, and I'm very proud of his performance.
And he was nominated, of course, for a BAFTA. So tonight, you're at the big ceremony. Looking forward to seeing anyone in particular?
Gosh, no, I'm open-minded. This is very exciting just to have a night away from the kids. It's like super great for us right now.
And what's it like working in Wales?
We are loving it. My whole family has moved here. My son is going to school here now. He has his own little group of friends. He's way more popular than I am. So I'm like meeting friends through him. And we love it. We actually come to this mall at least 3 times a week. So it's become a home for us.
They're going to use that now with the testimonial, you know that.
I know. I come here 3 times a week and it's worth it. Get the bubble tea.
Teresa, enjoy your night.
Thank you very much. You too.
So Tom Cullen, back in Cardiff.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on BAFTA Cymru tonight?
I'm excited. It's always nice to come back to my hometown and to be here to celebrate Welsh film and television. It's an honour to be here.
And let's talk Downton Abbey. It's a huge global audience. Everyone's wondering, the film, when's it going to be made?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think that I think that people want to do it, and I think they're interested in it. When they decide to do that, I don't know. I have no idea.
And how important is BAFTA Cymru and the award ceremony tonight for actors in Wales?
I think it's really important. I think that to recognise people's work, it helps to develop and shine a light on the things that people have been doing. And I think that it creates an atmosphere and a buzz which wants to celebrate and bring work to Wales, which is great for us economically and culturally.
And what are you working on at the moment?
So I have a BBC show that comes out in a couple of weeks, which is called Gunpowder, with Kit Harington, Liv Tyler. It's about the gunpowder plot, and I play Guy Fawkes. And I have a show coming out in December in America that I'm the lead in. It's this big American show about the Knights Templar, and I play the leader of the Knights Templar. So I'm really excited about that. And I start to direct a film in 2 weeks, which I'm terrified about. That's the thing that's like consuming my brain right now. So that's what's happening.
How different is directing to acting?
Well, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I don't know. I think that it comes hand in hand, but I'll hopefully be able to draw on the skills that I've learned and remember all the bad directors I've had and all the good ones and try to do what the good ones did and try not to do what the bad ones did. It'd be awful. My girlfriend's in it. I'm terrified she's going to turn around and just be like, "Do you know what, Tom? You're not very good."
Well, Tom, I'll let you enjoy the champagne reception.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Have a good night.
Vicky McClure, Jonny, welcome to BAFTA Cymru, an amazing awards ceremony. Now, you, of course, have been nominated and won. Jonny tonight nominated. You're going to bring back a bit of a collection by the way you're going.
Well, it'd be nice, I mean, it's lovely to be nominated, like you said. It's lovely to be here. It's always great to get home to Cardiff. And like you said, it's become a fantastic event. Vicky was just saying earlier on, this is as big as it gets in London now, It's lovely to see. So, yeah, it's great to be home and, like I said, lovely to be recognised.
And Vicky, we've got to talk line of duty. Everyone's on their edge of the seats for number 5. Are you going to be in the 5th series?
I better be. Yeah, she's not been killed off, so I hope so, yeah.
And why is it that Line of Duty has become so appealing to everyone? It's edge of your seat stuff, isn't it? It's gripping all the way through.
Yeah, I think it's a couple of things. I think it's the writing, because, to write that kind of stuff isn't easy, and Jed's a genius when it comes to that kind of detail, and also just the sort of bravery in casting. I think we always seem to get a really unpredictable cast, and I think the audience really react well to that. So. And
we've seen some actors tonight, but Jonny's going for the director role tonight. So how different is it from directing to acting?
Well, it's you're in charge, really. So all the decisions stop with you, which can be a bit overwhelming sometimes. But I don't mind it, actually, because you can kind of stand and fall by them. So for me, I really enjoy directing, and also as I get older, I'd rather be behind the camera as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really enjoy doing it.
Guys, enjoy your night.
Thank you very much.
Steffan Rhodri.
Where's the camera?
This one.
Hello, yeah.
Larry Lamb said famously, nobody would say no to another Gavin and Stacey. On the big screen, reveal all.
I have nothing to reveal. Everybody always knows more about these rumours than me. If I had £1 for every time I heard a rumour saying, "Oh, yeah, Gavin and Stacey's coming back," then I'd have quite a few pounds. Yeah. No, I think most of us would love it. I think logistics is the biggest question, and you might know how it's created by Ruth and James, that they sit in a room and write it. But if you think that it takes them, 3 or 4 weeks to write every episode, that's a big commitment for the two of them to find the time to get together and sit in a room and do it. So they're the only people you can ask, really. Have they got the time, and are they in touch to do it,
And between Dave's coaches and the Harry Potter franchise, are there any one-liners you get asked to repeat when you're out shopping? Are there any particular scenes you've got to recreate?
Well, somebody just said to me then, fags and weed, glue and speed, but I draws a line of crack, which, in fact, that was the first line somebody ever came up to me and quoted to me from the show after the first episode I'd been in, and that at that point I thought, this is going to be a hit, if somebody's coming up and quoting. But obviously, the one that people keep coming up to me and saying is, "All right, Dave, how's it going, sugar?" So, that's Dave's line, isn't it? So.
Well, we'll let you enjoy the night. Thanks
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
John Rhys-Davies, first of all, congratulations on this big award tonight.
Thank you. Yes, it's nice, isn't it?
Now, growing up in Ammanford, at what point did you think, do you know what, I want to be an actor?
The great thing about Ammanford and Treorchy, I spent some time in Treorchy too, was that there were 3 cinemas in each place, and they changed their programs on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Okay.
So if you played your cards right, you could go and see 7 films, different films a week. And there were B programs as well. I loved it.
And of course, we've got to talk about Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones. What is the most iconic moment for you? Sort of when you go out there, people sort of stop you in the street. What do they remember you for now?
It depends. Some people still say, "I remember you in I, Claudius." Some say Victor Victoria. Some say Sliders. But an awful lot say you're the biggest damn dwarf we've ever seen.
I was going to say, because when I see you on screen, John, you look a lot shorter than me. And I'm 5'9".
You have a problem with dwarves or something, eh? Don't pick a fight now with a belligerent dwarf.
And have you ever been tempted to keep any props? Have you got the red fez from Indiana? Is the axe on the mantelpiece?
The axe on the mantelpiece, the red fez. Yeah, I've got 1 or 2. There are a few bits and pieces in the Hall of Shame, That's, but every actor has a Hall of Shame,
And your contribution to film and television is going to be recognised tonight. What achievement, what kind of feeling has that given you tonight?
Warm and fuzzy, I suppose, is probably the accurate description. In truth, it's lovely to be back in Wales, and to be honest with you, I suppose one has to look introspectively for a second or two and simply say, what is there about being me and being Welsh that is relevant or important to the occasion. And the real truth is, I am a Welshman, and some of my success has come because I am simply Welsh. I can tap into that wonderful vein of hwyl and the mellifluousness of listening to Welsh spoken in chapel.
Da iawn.
I dim in siarad Cymraeg, I'm afraid. My parents realized that if I was to succeed in the wider world, I should learn to speak like the Sais.
And I've got to finally end on Indiana Jones. There's talk that Harrison's going to hang up the hat. Would you go back into another?
In a New York minute, as they would say, or in a Cardiff minute, probably. Yes, of course. I'm not sure that will happen. I think we may have moved on from the Salas of the world being our heroes, I'm afraid. But I would love to. I'd love to have one last stab at it and try and get it right this time.
Well, you did a fantastic job. John Rhys-Davies, thanks for talking to us, and best of luck with tonight's award.
All right, and good luck to the Welsh football team tomorrow. Bless you all.
Lucie Jones, you're performing tonight at the BAFTA Cymru Awards. Excited?
Very excited, kind of nervous as well. It's a big honour, but it's very nerve-wracking.
But you've done big audiences loads of times.
Yeah. Oh, it's not the size, it's the people, really. I'm home here and I'm singing big songstress songs this evening, so that didn't make sense. I'm singing songs by one of our big divas. She's a big songstress and you all know who she is, so if I do it wrong, it's going to be very embarrassing. But I won't, it'll be fine. I'm very excited too.
Fantastic, looking glamorous in the dress as well.
Oh, thank you very much. From the little Stardust Boutique in Swansea, one of my favourite places.
Oh, a little matching dicky bow.
I know, actually, we go well, don't we?
Yeah. So excited to perform?
Can't wait. I can't wait. I'm full of a cold, but you know what? Buck up.
And I've got to say, the room tonight's full of actors, people of stage and screen. What are you watching at the moment? What are you addicted to?
Do you know what? So many things. I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of dramas. I've just done Dr. Foster, which I love.
No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet.
You must go home and watch it immediately.
Okay.
It's brilliant. Saran Jones is just my absolute idol. I think she's incredible. Obviously Game of Thrones. I'm a huge Thrones fan. I'm actually going to go back and watch the last season again before the next season starts. The final season. And I go back and I watch things like Gavin and Stacey again because I just love them. They're so classic.
So good.
But yeah.
Well, Lucie, wish you well for the performance tonight at BAFTA Cymru.
Thank you very much.
Connie Fisher, lovely to see you.
Oh, hi, and to you, yes, lovely dicky bow.
Thank you very much. Every time I see you, I wonder what you're going to wear for these events.
And you, I have no idea. I'm glad we didn't wear the same.
Now, of course, you've been working behind the screen as well and behind the camera. How important is tonight for you?
Super important. I think for me now, the BAFTA Cymrus and the BAFTAs in general are the most important night of my calendar year because not only are we celebrating what we've achieved in the year and we've been nominated, which is always nice and on screen and off, but to see others and friends honoured for their creativity too. For me, it's like the best night of the year.
And we've seen so many familiar faces tonight, people from stage and screen. For you, what are you watching? What's your must-watch right now?
Well, I can't remember what category we've been nominated in, but I presented the Roald Dahl City the Unexpected, and I think Best Music Programme maybe, or Entertainment, so I'm watching out for that clearly, because wouldn't it be an honour to win? But I have to say, Best Factual Single is always really important, I think. To craft a great documentary is a real skill, and I only ever strive to be that person one day who can do that.
Well, we look forward to the night and we wish you well.
Thank you very much.